Good morning, everyone. It's looking lovely out in Leesville. You know, actually, this camera is like right when you cross the border into Pickering. So I might have to change the name. I went out there and visited them at the radio station. It's close to Leesville. We can look at Leesville or toward Leesville, but that's yeah. I might have to change that, make it a little more specific. So yes, thank you. Today's Country 105.7, especially radio, who is my biggest helper out there. We have clear skies this morning. Temperature has gone from 49 to 52. They really bottom out. I don't know if they're in a little valley or something. Temperatures really dropped, but now in the last 10, 15 minutes, they have jumped 3 degrees. We're at 60 here in Alexandria, that old heat island effect. Dew point's 51. The roads are calm because the kids are home. So everybody's probably coming back from Florida or something. I know everybody went out and did something for this glorious trip we had, or this glorious time we had of like 5 days, 6 days away from school and all that good stuff. We have mountain snow, so if anybody went out there to Colorado, always feel free to send me a picture of that snow. We have a couple of storms, some even severe possibly today out there across Kansas, and actually had a warning earlier in North Texas. So it is storming somewhere. I wish I could see a thunderstorm. I miss them. It's nice to see the clear skies, but you get tired of it after like a month. 83 degrees at 4 p.m. We're looking at a high of around 84 or so today. Hey, we still have Oscar out there over Cuba right now. Now, this storm was so small that it didn't take much land interaction to weaken this thing. So there's your path with Oscar going right over the southern, I believe that's the Turks and Caicos. Now you can see it's starting to turn back. It's kind of stalled out. Got to go off to the northeast pretty quickly here, and wind shear is going to see to it that this thing does not strengthen anymore, but Oscar's been full of surprises, so I'll keep an eye on that. The one surprise I know is not happening. It's not going to turn left and come up toward Florida or whatever, and this is totally normal this time of year to see these storms get caught up in the westerlies because they dive further south, and then they go out to sea like that. So that's what we're seeing right now with Oscar as it continues to weaken over land over eastern Cuba near Guantanamo Bay. So we will see some high clouds come in again today. Could be some cool halos around the moon and sun, perhaps. We'll have to see how things go. It looks like we'll see some high clouds. It's not going to be the low, dense moisture where we get big fair weather clouds growing into thunderstorms. That is confined to the panhandle of Texas, up into Oklahoma and Kansas and Nebraska. So that's where I think we could see some severe weather today. Nothing close to home. And this is your next week through Sunday. Nothing going on. Lots of nothing. Oh, hey, Mom. Yes. Finally, happy new week. Here we are. And it looks a little warmer than last week, but we're looking at stuff like mid 80s, overnight lows from the upper 40s to mid 50s. Really, like I said in the lead in here, copy and paste. I mean, it's going to be the same thing every day, apart from maybe a little bit cooler tomorrow morning. Lots of sunshine. We're going to be up in those mid 80s with overnight lows in the mid 50s. Now, beyond this, I've been kind of reaching out for this for a long time here. It looks like we'll inch some rain chances back into the forecast in that 10-day window. Toward the end of it, I think we do start to see some possibility of rain, perhaps by let's see, early next week, so 10, 12 days out there, early midweek next week, maybe a few showers, but I'm not seeing anything heavy on the horizon. It does look like we'll stay warm, but the 7-day I just showed you, that's about, 7, 8 degrees above normal, so it's totally plausible that we'll just see that continue into early November, late October. So overnight lows, 50s, highs low to mid 80s, not too bad here. It is definitely too dry out there. Any sort of wind, and we're going to see that fire danger jump way up, but it's not looking great right now with what we have because it's just really dry. It's like a tinderbox out there. So no tropical worries, no real worries at all apart from the fact that it's too dry. So here we are hoping and praying for some rain, but once we get that prayer answered, we're going to want to shift it right back. That's how it works here in Louisiana. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here for today. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, wonderful week, and tomorrow I'm sure it'll look a little busier out there as the kiddos and the teachers and everybody goes back to school. Look at my fabulous water mug. You can actually order these. I have a bunch of them sitting around. I don't know. Maybe we'll run a sale on them or something. They're nice, though. All right, I am going to get out of here. Have a wonderful Monday. See you back here tomorrow.